Tell us how, at a high level, Opta Glass works.
So we take in essentially blue box glass, so your curbside recycling glass, which is not clean glass by any stretch of the imagination. So it goes to a municipal recycling facility for primary processing, basically to remove some of the non-glass components, and then that gets shipped here, and we go through a series of steps to essentially remove everything but the glass and make it into a fine powder at about 3 to 5 microns, so a tenth the size of flour. That's essentially pure glass, so 99.8% pure.
Are you able to quantify how much carbon reduction is possible with Opta Glass?
So if you replace cement with our Opta Glass product, our glass pozzolan, which is the primary source or primary market for our material, you can reduce your carbon footprint by a factor of 20. So we can play a substantial role in helping concrete get to its goal of being essentially carbon neutral by 2050.
So how does the inclusion of crushed post-consumer glass affect the compressive strength, durability, and life cycle performance of the final concrete product?
We're one of those green products that can say they're actually, green and, and performant, in the context that if you replace cement with our ground glass in a regular concrete mixture, you will get better strength. So and strengths are measured by what compressive PSI you get at 28 days of a mix. So that will improve by a factor of 20% using our glass, and you will get improved corrosion resistance, sulfate resistance, freeze-thaw resistance. So the overall durability of the concrete will be improved substantially using glass as a replacement for cement.
Great. And I'm assuming the same is true for things like thermal performance, shrinkage, and long-term cracking potential, all better or at least comparable to traditional concrete formulations.
Exactly. In fact, the code or the buzzword of durability, which leads to a lot of what you just referred to, Sarah, is much better. We're much better at that than a traditional concrete mixture.
So is Opta Glass best suited for certain types of projects like low-rise or infrastructure, or is it scalable across the entire building sector?
It's scalable across the entire building sector with actually exceptional results seen in all the high performance concrete. So all concrete that's used in bridge decks, especially road structures, special building structures, where you replace steel with high performance concrete. If you use our glass in those mixtures, you can get very substantive performance improvements in those mixtures.
Are there any logistical or cost considerations when incorporating Opta Glass into existing concrete manufacturing processes?
A single provision is to maintain it dry. I mean, when you ground glass that fine, it likes water. So, but that would be no different than any other the materials used in making concrete, up to the point of actually making concrete where you add water.